we're going to get started with our top three after the women's short program. In third place, Amber Glenn. In second place, Bradie Tennell. And in first place, Alysa Liu. So I'm going to start with an opening question for each of them. How did you feel about your skate today? And we'll start with Alysa.
Well, I was really excited to present my short program on this big stage. It's nationals, it's such a big competition, and I was just anticipating doing my short program here. I was emotional from the very beginning to the end, and I really love that for me, and I felt very connected to the ice.
Bradie?
I was very excited to skate here again after missing last year, and was just kind of feeling a lot of emotions today because last January, on January 26th of last year was my second surgery for my ankle, so it's not even been a full year yet. And it's just a little surreal to be back at nationals and skating, and it was really exciting for me to do this program because it's come a long way since the beginning of the season, and I have like such joy when I perform it. It's a very energetic and fun program. It's different than the things I've done before, so it's very fun for me to skate, and especially in front of a home crowd. So I was excited to give a good performance tonight.
Amber?
As you could tell by my reaction, I was quite disappointed. I did not feel the attack or adrenaline going out there today. I came into this event trained and ready, but definitely more fatigued and not quite as, I'm trying to find a word for it, but exhilarated as I'd like to be, especially compared to the Grand Prix and the final. I do feel like I will be able to give that attack tomorrow in the free skate and not hold back as much as I did today. I definitely played it safe, and tomorrow I want to try and go full out.
We'll now open it up for questions. Go over to Phil.
To Bradie, you competed against Alysa Liu 1.0. Now you're looking at Alysa Liu 2.0. Can you just describe the difference in the skater and the person that you're seeing?
Sorry, I find a lot of humor in this question because I think every year we all kind of evolve and change and grow as people, and I think it's a little unfair to kind of like, you know, I wouldn't say like Alyssa's a more fully evolved human now than she was before, and as am I. So I think, you know, we're still the same people, but we've both grown in different ways. But I would say we're both, you know, we're friends and competitors, and I think we both have a very healthy respect for each other and what we do, and we're both here because we love it. Right? So I think we both connect on that aspect of the joy in skating, and you know, that's what makes competition fun, right? So I, for one, am happy to see you back. So yeah, you know, it's a competition, but it's also fun to see, you know, friends, especially ones who have left the sport and come back. Welcome to the club.
Go to Les.
Hey, Alysa, one thing I didn't ask before, what was the moment you think where you discovered that you loved skating again in this last couple of years when you were coming back? When did it hit you like, oh yeah, I actually do like this?
I mean, when I first like got on the ice again,
And knew that you loved it.
Time, actually, like exactly almost a year ago, because I went skiing January last year, and it was, you know, similar. It's so similar to skating. And then after that, I was like, well, I'm such a big ski fan. I love skiing. It's so fun. And then I thought, but I always say, oh, skating's not fun. I'm a hypocrite. I must be contradicting myself. How can skiing be fun and not skating. So I went on the ice, I went on the ice again, and I skated. And I found it fun, unfortunately, so I came back. Yeah, I just kept going back every couple weeks. Yeah, and now here I am.
There's something about, not to like take the question away from you, but there's just something about skating that you can't find in anything else, right? It just like kind of pulls you back in.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Sport, man. Gotta love it.
Alyssa, I'm really impressed by just how quickly you were able to like gain all your jumps and your old skills back,
Me
and
too.
honestly come back even stronger than you were before, in my opinion. Was it like a really difficult process, or was it easier than you expected?
Oh my God, no, it was, well, in some ways it was easier than I expected, jump-wise for sure, but everything else so much harder than I thought. I'm not gonna lie, I only started feeling really confident with my free skate run-throughs up until I think a week and a half ago. So that was definitely a big struggle. I want to improve more, obviously, on that part, being able to do everything that I can in practice in a program. Obviously, I can always improve that, but to get to where I am now with it, that took a lot. A lot of hard training sessions every day. Yep. But it was a really fun process. I really loved the training part. Even if there wasn't competitions, the training is really fun. I guess competitions are just an excuse to do the training. So.
Go to Lynn.
This is a question for Amber. You spoke a moment ago about feeling a bit fatigued. Is that kind of a byproduct of so much success this season, winning basically winning all your events and maybe having people looking at you a little bit closer?
I wouldn't say that the results are what has me more fatigued, but the scheduling, it was much different than I was used to previously. In the past, I had done the first Grand Prix and the third or fourth, and then didn't have the final. So this time doing the third, the sixth, then the final, then the holidays, and then shows, and then getting sick, and then being here, it was just one thing. Ooh, sorry. Ever since, Grand Prix France, it was just one thing after another, after another, after another. There was no real come down that I was quite used to, and I've been handling it well in training, and I just felt like there was no come off from the high intensity. I tried my best to go about training in a way that I could do my best here, but I felt today that there wasn't the same preparation mentally that I had for the Grand Prix and for the final, and I plan to change that for tomorrow.
Any more questions? All right, we're going to wrap this up then. Thanks for coming, everyone.